Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to another episode from your only five-star accredited chamber in the state of Idaho. Today, we get to speak with Aaron McGrath. Aaron is the creative project manager for a company called Creating Margin. And I'm so glad to hear and share a little bit about Creating Margin with you today, Aaron. How are you holding up?
Doing good. How are you, Paul?
I'm terrific. So, Aaron, a couple of years ago, we started this series during when the pandemic started, and it was a way to engage with our members and help share their stories. When you're an outfit that gathers people for a living and you can't do that anymore, we had to shift our sales. And so this series of check-ins are really helping share our members' origin stories, their services, products, and most importantly, the people. So with that, Aaron, why don't you start us off? Help introduce yourself to me and share a little bit about your history of work that led you to where you are today.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. So I have been working with Creating Margin as their project manager for about a year now, a little over a year. I graduated from the University of Idaho with Management Information Systems as my degree. And then I actually found this job because I took one of those quizzes where it matches you to the best line of work that it thinks you'd fit into. And it said project manager. So then I just went and typed that in to Indeed and actually found Creating Margin. So I had a couple interviews with my boss, Matt, who is the founder of Creating Margin. And then it was just an awesome fit. So I took it and it's been great ever since.
Wow, what a fun story. That's incredible, Aaron. And you're a native Idahoan, is what you told me before.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Born and raised in Idaho. Mm-hmm.
And here in the Boise area, right?
Yes. Yeah. Went to high school at Bishop Kelly. Yeah.
You've seen a lot of changes in your
Yeah.
time here.
Definitely.
Well, thanks for sharing a little bit about you, Aaron. I think that's so important to start off with that. And congratulations on your new appointment with Creating Margin with Matt and his team. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Creating Margin? Maybe I like to hear how the story of a business started. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So Creating Margin was founded in 2014 by Matt Krebs. He was actually in a detached garage in his house in Denver, Colorado. Since then, it has moved here to Boise in September of 2017. And then he finished this office that I'm sitting in right now in March of 2018. Then we were able to develop our website, kind of get things going a little more in 2020. And then since then, we've been developing items like Curio apps, which includes our Curio slide creator, lane management, and our Curio foot pedal for digital signage. Our mission is to deliver transformative value through relentless expansion of our ability to tailor best digital signage and workplace technology solutions for our clients.
That's awesome. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you going to say anything else?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. I always dive into our members' websites and try to learn a little bit more about their products and services. And the first thing I saw was it's a digital signage opportunity to help share. And when you mentioned Curio, I'm excited to learn a little bit more about that, but that's way over my head. I don't even know what you're talking about. But what I did notice is some of the services that you provide and effective solutions for real issues. And isn't that why we're in business, to solve problems that businesses have and hurdles that come up? And that's why I think all this technology has been so important. For example, how you found work that matched your passion and experience as well, and your talent. I think that's so cool how software is really aligning better strategically, I guess. But some of those solutions that I saw, and I'm going to throw you some curveballs here. One of them was workplace people counting. What is that about?
Yes. So we have a partner that we go through called VergeSense, and what they are sensors that we install. So there's a couple different ones. One's like an entryway sensor, so people can walk in and it will keep track of how many people are in the room. And then we also have another one that actually tracks heat on the body, so you can keep track of kind of where everything is. But it's useful in terms of like office booking or with COVID being prevalent in today's world, keeping track of how many people go in and out so you can sanitize properly and restock, rebook, etc. if needed.
Okay. Thank you. I would imagine with all the restaurants and stuff have capacity on their doors and having to be listed correctly with their capacities. That might be a great tool for the folks running those and managing.
Definitely, yeah. Or like universities, classrooms, gyms. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about the managed services piece that Creating Margin offers.
Yeah. So as a project manager, I have the ability to oversee our managed services. And so what that is it kind of brings more attention to the content side of our clients. So if someone is having an issue with their service, I can help them troubleshoot. I can create content for them. I manage what we call it a bucket of hours that they provide or that we provide, and I keep track of those hours to make sure that they don't go over, and just kind of provide assistance wherever I can to make sure that everything that they have is running efficiently.
Okay. And then back to the bread and butter of what Creating Margin is all about. It's digital signage. Help
Yes.
me understand a little bit about the traditional ways that businesses advertise. I mean, our chamber on 11th and Front has a big blade sign and it's electronic. And I would say that's a digital sign that 30,000 cars a day can see what time it is and what we're promoting from there. But tell us a little bit about your traditional offerings with digital signing.
Yeah, so digital signage doesn't necessarily mean advertising all the way through. It can be like internal communication. So if there's some data that you need to display to like your sales team or something, it would be useful to have that big screen that people can go and interact with. We also do like wayfinding. So we've had recent projects in universities. So it's like, where's so and so's office, or where's my math class, stuff like that. So just useful technology, workplace technology that allows just ease of use and continues to make things easier.
Another curveball for you, Aaron. What type of industry does Creating Margin work with mostly? Or is it your full service outfit for all kinds of industries?
Full service, yeah. With my time being here, I've worked with several in completely different industries. So it's been very fun, very diverse, which is why I like it so much. Yeah, I get to do something new every day, which I appreciate.
I would imagine healthcare campuses would be a good target for that. Yes, a couple of weeks ago, I I got the call from a friend to pick him up from the hospital after a surgery, and I'm like, where the heck do I even go?
Exactly.
So I could see a solution being there. Um, and then I would want to talk a little bit. Let me stay on task here. I can go off on a tangent here. We shared a little bit about the solutions with the digital signage and some of the software solutions that you provide. But you don't build websites and things like that, right?
We have the capacity to.
Okay. Okay. But you're a business consultant almost really with industries.
Hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we do provide quotes, so we kind of can tell you your value is if you're getting your full value out of your digital signage system, and we can suggest new placements or new changes that could make you even more efficient.
That's great. Um, while I have you on the call today, Aaron, is there anything else that would sum up like the 30,000-foot view of Creating Margin that you'd like to educate the public on today?
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to launch a new item for Curio. It's called Curio Slides. And so what that is you'll be able to seamlessly make your own content with the tools that we've created. So you've like your blank canvas, you can upload your own logo. It keeps track of your branding colors. It has the ability to add text, and then you can even publish directly to your BrightTime players and keep track of them in like groups. So it just kind of eliminates the hard part of creating that content, which most of our clients do struggle with. So it just eliminates that, makes it easier and more efficient.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see the slides. You were going to show me some slides when you're ready. We were going to launch that today, but maybe for another time.
Yeah.
Erin, I'm really happy that you took the time today to help share a little bit about Creating Margin. I love the brand name because every business out there is trying to figure out how to create that extra margin or find that extra market share, right? In our growing community. So I'm really pleased with learning a little about Creating Margin. I really love the logo as well. Maybe share a little bit about what that square is and tell me about that.
You know, that was actually here before I got here, but I believe Matt read a book. I'm not sure who it's by, but that's where he got the idea, Creating Margin. So yeah, I also really like the colors in it as well. So it's been useful in our branding standards with our core values of creative innovation, resilience, open communication, customer-centric, and being scrappy. It all kind of ties into the name, which I think it portrays well.
No, I love it. You know, brands are really there to help you feel about a company or an organization. And like you said, those colors make I think they're the three colors, the red, blue, and green. I think those are the primary colors. And it really sends a message of, I don't know what the message is, but it makes me feel good when I see the Creating Margin logo.
That's good. That's what we're striving for.
You did a great job with that. Erin, thanks again for your time. We have a comment here from somebody. It looks like Adrian likes what's going on here too. Thanks, Adrian, for chiming in. Erin, thanks so much again for your time. Say hi to the team for me. And I'm so glad that you guys joined the chamber. Much appreciative.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been a great experience so far.
Awesome. All right. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.